Hello YouTube, GreatRJ1 here. This will be the first of many videos in this series, and today I'll be showing you how to roleplay as the first Doctor in Tardis Classic. I'll be going over how to look like him, and also the Tardis interiors, exteriors, so on. And I'll also let you know how to act like him near the end of the video. So let's get into it. So we'll start off with the Tardis. Now you can use either the default small box toolbox in exterior, or use a modified version of it like mine. Now if you're going to make exteriors and interiors based off the Hartnell and Troughton Tardises, then I recommend pressing help and options, and then turning on black and white, and then finding a picture of it so you can kind of get the colours accurate. That's a thing that I find very useful when I'm making my Tardis interiors of the black and white era, as well as exteriors, because you can get a much more accurate look to how it probably would have looked. Now while this is not accurate enough to the first Doctor's Tardis, it's what we have to work with in Tardis Classic, as there isn't like an actual police box exterior. Now we have a few options for the Tardis interior. We have the realistic interior, which is fairly easy to come by. It's a little bit difficult, but it's still fairly easy to come by, as a lot of people have this, and this used to be popular in trading a while ago. So it's very likely you'll come across someone who has a version of this interior. There is also a couple other options. We have the default First Doctor interior, which is the Type 40 interior. Now this one is probably the least accurate out of all the ones I'm showcasing here for an example, as it's not very accurate to the First Doctor's interior. You also can use this version, a modified version of the First Doctor's interior, Type 40 interior. Where you can open these doors and it would open up to blackness, which is how it was in the show. Again, this is rather optional, you don't have to use this, but if it's one of your only options, then feel free to go ahead and do this. If you don't want to make it custom like this, then don't worry, you don't have to, but it would make it a bit more accurate. So if this is rather optional, but if you want to do it. But this is also one of my most recent interiors for the First Doctor, and it's my most recent one for the First Doctor. I just did it for a bit of fun for a video, and that I never released. But anyway, we have one more option, and that option is a custom-made version of the interior made by yourself or your friends. Now this one I'm still making, but I've completed the console room, and you have this room here. This is the part I'm still making, but yeah, this is all optional. If you're new to the game, then I recommend the Type 40 interior, which you go, if you don't know how to change TARDIS interiors, you press the Cyberman head here, handles, you press Pilot TARDIS, change desktop theme, and then you just choose between all of these. So yeah, so now we can get into the look of the character. Now, if your avatar's already like it, this is already in the First Doctor, then that's quite alright. I will be leaving numbers in the description for certain and different outfits and the hats. But for what we want to do for the First Doctor, we want to press regenerate or 2 on your keyboards, depending on which one you want to do it as. Set the skin colour to this. Then you want to scroll through the hair. Now I've memorised it quite a bit, and you want to go over to this hair. Make it not fully white, but white, so kind of like that. And then you want to select this face. This kind of is able to make the First Doctor look like the First Doctor, as while he was serious, he did also have his funny moments, and this face kind of represents that, and it also works well with the hair. We certainly do not have kind of the mallet kind of hair, so we have to kind of go with this, as it's probably the best that goes with this face as well. So yeah, now if you're going to be doing this regeneration, then use Flame type 5, as this is pretty much the regeneration effects used. Now for the outfit, for the clothes, I'll be leaving codes to the rest of the outfit in the description. So you want to come to your wardrobe, which I have in my wall here, and you want to do enter custom shirt, enter custom accessory, enter custom pants, IDs. So I'll just get on the ones that I usually use real quick. Right, so now I've got these on, the cape and the hats. This is what I usually use. Now the cape and the hat is optional. I will be leaving quite a bit of links in the description. Let's say links, numbers for the First Doctor's outfit. So yeah, but now we have to get onto his sonic screwdriver. Now the First Doctor never used a sonic screwdriver. I just want to get that clear. But we can use something that we can use, the sonic thing as one of the props that the First Doctor had. Now it was never Sonic, but we want to go to the Sonic customizer, which it will pop up as Sonic on the console, and this is the only way to bring up this, I'm pretty sure, to bring up this menu. You then want to press Edit Sonic, then you want to scroll through the blueprints to the Sonic cane. Now select it to whatever you want, the colour. I like to go with white, as it feels very much like this is what the First Doctor would probably use if he did have a Sonic. Then you have a few options. You can make the cane brown, which you do from clicking here, or as I usually just do it, black. Now I used to use the cane quite a bit, but I don't use it as much anymore because William Hartnell didn't use it that much, I'm pretty sure, as the First Doctor. But yeah, and then you should have this cane. Now I know it doesn't touch the ground on my avatar, but that's because it is but that's because my avatar's been shrank down for this game. So yeah. Now if you don't agree with this, then that's completely fine. I'm not expecting everyone to agree with this, but it works well for the First Doctor. And if you are new to Tardis for Classic and you're wanting to roleplay as the First Doctor and want to get into it quickly and don't have to spend much time trying to understand things, and you just want to get straight into it, but you want to roleplay as the First Doctor, then here you go. Here's a quick tutorial. Now never mind. Anyways, yeah, thank you all for watching. Hopefully this will be useful. Check the description if you want. Check the description for lots of the different outfits he wore, and the cape and the hat. So I just want to get that clear. So if you go to the description, these will be there. So then you can go to your wardrobe and copy and paste them into this, and this. So keep in mind the cape and the hat are they are optional, that you don't have to wear them. I just prefer to wear them because they work very well with this kind of avatar, in my opinion. So yeah, and keep in mind the cane is also optional. You don't have to wear the cane. I'll use it. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.